the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. And I'm your boy, Doug Stewart. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'm real excited to talk to this next guy, man. He's been doing a lot of big things with his company over the last couple of years, the last many years. And so I kind of know the story, but I wanted to share that story with my listeners right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Have you ever heard of the Bailey Bash? I mean, this is a big thing where I'm from. This is a huge thing. And right now, on the line with me is the owner, CEO, and founder of the Bailey Bash. And my man, Joseph Bailey, joins me on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Joey, how are you doing?
Oh, man, so blessed, man. So excited to be with you, brother. So excited.
Yeah, man. I mean, we've been trying to hook up for a while and talk about some of the business endeavors that you got going on, man. You dream real big. You got some great things going on. The Bailey Bash. First of all, before we even get into the nuts and bolts about what you got going on with the Bailey Bash, talk about that name, the acronym BASH. What does BASH stand for?
Wow, that's $1 million question, man, and we think that's going to be the phrase that's going to help lead this world to a better day, you know, and it's belief with action serves humanity. And if you break that down, belief means faith, action means work, serves means blessings, humanity means God's people. So basically when you put it together, faith plus work bless God's people. And basically God Almighty said all we have to do is commit to the first two letters of the word bash, and God Almighty has the second two letters. So that means all we have to do is have faith, believe in the possibilities that a better day is already here, and then action, which is work. Put work in to prove worthy for the benefits to come right back. And then that puts us in a position to be used by God Almighty to actually serve, which is bless, humanity, which is God's people. You know, so we believe that's, that position and that platform is going to lead people to a different way of thinking, and then right at that position we move forward these solutions for a better day.
Talking to Joseph Bailey right now. The bashorganization.com is where you can get more information about him and about his company. So in a layman's term, I kind of like if you were trying to explain what exactly the Bash is all about and what you guys do and what the mission statement kind of the company is. What exactly is Bash doing?
Well, we move people for a mutual benefit. That's the main thing that we do. Everyone needs people in order to profit, to build communities, to do anything good. You need people. So we move people for a mutual benefit. And what it is it's a huge movement, a movement of people that's coming together from all types of, backgrounds, different cities, states, countries. They all are coming together, as one that believe in a better day, and it's all coming from my mother's local legacy that is one step away from becoming a global phenomenon. So it's just a ton of people that's just coming together who believe in a better day. And since they're all assembled through this organization, we move people for a mutual benefit wherever we need to send them.
And you're listening to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. My name is Doug Stewart. We're talking to Joseph Bailey right now, owner, founder of the Bash Organization. You can check them out online at thebashorganization.com. Once again, I've known your people for a long, long time. Y'all are movers and shakers. How does it feel to be kind of like the leader of a new world called the Bash?
Man, it's just, they ask me that all the time, man. I just know it's an honor. And it was a, rough fight for 13 years. And, all the other stories, the stories is not even coming out of the sacrifices we've made, the backlash and the beatings and all those things, but it just feels so good to survive and still be here, and in position to actually fulfill this mission. So it's the best feeling in the world. It's like a championship, and we're so excited and ready to shake up this world behind it.
Tell us about the Bash Capital Campaign to Rebuild America in 2025. Now, word on the street is it's a presidential campaign following the footsteps of Obama and the great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Are you really saying you're going to run for president? Explain this to me and to my listeners, bro.
Call it that, or you can just call it, the first campaign that's actually, for people, not politics. And so we're 100% committed to going door to door until we actually reach the White House, to where we can say toe to toe, policy after policy, solution after solution, and we compare both, and then the people would be able to see which one is more beneficial to leading this world to a better day. So yes, we're doing a campaign, city to city, state to state. We're opening up grassroots offices everywhere, all across the country. And then right then and there, all we're doing is create mutually beneficial opportunities to benefit each other, so we stay united, so we can gather that power. And then right from there, we just use that position to continue to rebuild each and every one of the communities that we're in. So right now, we're in 38 states. We just hit New Jersey. That's where we're here now. And Philly is right after that. So, yes, we're running an official presidential campaign that you're going to see in a little while on the same stage with all the guys that's actually running for the president of the United States.
Wow.
I'm so proud for that moment and that opportunity.
Wow. Check them out online at thebashorganization.com. We're talking to Joseph Bailey, the owner, the founder, right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Now, why does everyone say they got love for the Bailey Bash, and yet they seem like they can't deal with what you got going on with the Bailey Bash? Like, talk about some of your trials and tribulations trying to get to the point where you're trying to get to.
Well, the first thing is it's different, and people in this world are programmed that when something is different, that it's bad. It's just different. It's not bad. It's different. And then on the other end is, starting out, the stories that's going to come out is, the mayors to radio, media, just whoever, they all been buying cars from me in the beginning. But as soon as when, I decided that, I want to chase this dream to open up Hope Centers and, to counter the prison systems that we opening up consistently, that's killing us, where they actually profit off of the demise of people, when I'm presenting a solution there. And then now, automatically, because that's so different, and that's service and it's not money, the way they actually lead us to believe that it's all about money, not people. So obviously, that puts me in the lion's mouth, in the lion's den, automatically, because again, it's different. So, once they realize that, that I'm standing firm on this position, well, then they look at it like it's a direct attack against them and their livelihood and the money that they make. When I'm talking about the 1%ers, where 99% of the population is ran by 1%, and they give us pennies to play with. Okay, well, we have a new system. We have a new system that counters that one. So that's a threat to the folks that's been keeping us down all these years. So again, I just thank God that we survived, we're in position, and there's not a better system out there to bring this country back to where we need to be, for the next few generations than the Bash organization. And we're going to prove that right now, starting through your radio show, sir.
Right. What's like the ideal candidate for someone that would be a good fit with your organization and what you guys are trying to do going forward? What's that person, their mindset like? What are some of their goals that they need to have if they want to be down with the Bash movement? Anyone breathing. Everyone basically needs something, wants something, desires something. When our job is to give mutually beneficial opportunities to everyone that's breathing, so we can be a support system to them and their dreams and their products and their services, which thus, keeps us connected and united, and that creates that power that we need to actually, finish this mission, to rebuilding this country. So the number one thing is we don't care who you are, where you come from, your color, your creed, if you've been to prison, if you've been, battered wife, we don't care. You're a thug in the street, no problem. Our job is to identify their desires and their needs, and then give a support system to support it, while stretching it all through our organization. So there's not one set
clientele or client for this organization. Just basically anybody that's breathing, our job is to create a mutually beneficial opportunity to benefit it.
And kind of an inadvertent way earlier, I mentioned Martin Luther King Jr. You actually share the same birthday with him. You do an annual event on the 8th of January every single year. What's that going to be like this year? You got any big surprises? What's going on for the Bash in 2016?
Well, yeah, what that is January 15th. You know, they say lucky number 7. You know, my mom has, 9 boys and 2 girls, and I'm lucky number 7 out of 11 children born on Martin Luther King's birthday, January 15th. And so every year we always do something to celebrate the life and legacy of the great Martin Luther King. And, indirectly, I celebrate my birthday as well, So this time, we're doing it a little bit bigger, and we're putting all those plans together right now. But we do know it's January 15th through the 18th in Charleston, South Carolina. We're working on a lot of names right now to actually add to the ones that we know is going to be there, which is Eddie Bellis, the next, Bob Marley, and then we also have Mercedes Sands, she's a pageant queen, and then also Lil Tunes, he's, a comedian and all those other good stuff. So, but we're adding so many more names, so many more events to that weekend, and probably the next show we're going to have some confirmations to be able to share with your audience.
Finishing up with Joseph Bailey right now, thebashorganization.com. The Bailey Bash going down real big in January, celebrating his 8th annual event. You got a media side as well. Will Bash TV be there as well for this event?
Oh, 100%. We're kicking off Bash TV, and we're so excited about it because that station, is going to show all the good things that's going on in this world that most media outlets don't, they don't support or endorse or expose. So we're exposing all these stories in each community, just everywhere we go. So they'll be live and in color, ready to make sure and spread the word, the good word that's going out in each community. So yes, they'll be live and in color.
How is the International Award Show coming up? I read about that. How is that moving along?
Oh man, we're so excited about that. We're planning the pre-International Award Show. That we're going to have that date before the January 15th event, but it's just coming out so amazing because each of these cities and each of these states that we have networks in, when they're all ready to actually just start, moving everything forward in the direction of bringing all their resources, their relationships, their people, and just coming to one central location to where we all can come together and actually make a really, really big impact on this country through that night. So the International Award Show is going to benefit the first of a chain of hope centers as the continuing solution to economic challenges. And so that's our Super Bowl right there. So that's one to always, check back in on right there. But it's coming along great. We're going to have a long list of people of influences coming in, and that's our Super Bowl there. We're definitely waiting on that day.
Now we were supposed to do this interview a couple of days earlier, maybe even a couple of weeks earlier, but you ran into some issues back at the home front. I kind of heard about the political powers. They've kind of been affecting you guys' growth. Do you get the support you need from mayors and other political leaders for the movement?
The answer is no. The answer is no. Now, when we go back and you can look at some events and some things that went on, and it would actually back up that, regardless of what they say, because we have had $4 million. In the community out there and where we grew up at in South Carolina, and we sat down with the mayor and the whole team, and we brought it. I mean, actually took $4 million from a deal that we were working on in Orlando after the T.I. Road to Redemption tour with MTV. I could have been rich and going and doing what I wanted to do, but we made a commitment to going back St. Stephen home because we wanted it to take off from there. The next thing you know is they made a commitment. We went down, sat with the mayor and his whole team, and they agreed. They voted unanimously that we get this high school, St. Stephen High School, the one that, the school that I actually grew up in. I mean, and then that's closed down now, and then the community closed down right after it. So we wanted to open it up into a hope center, and so they bought in. bringing $4 million down, $2 million for the high school to renovate it to education center, business center, family center, convention center for events, fundraising, all those things to create jobs in the community, and then another $2 million for upgrades in the community, where we just go into people's businesses and homes and just giving them, 20 grand and just, or whatever the amount of money is for upgrades, as a gift from this organization. So not only did they, made a commitment to that, they turned around after negotiating and after the contracts, they shut us down. Then not only that, we came out and we've been out all summer long, every week out there doing these events, walking these kids from one community to another community that never get out of the community. We're walking them to the community park, getting jump castles, food, games every day. And then the police department came out and asked us to support them in their summer camps. I said yes. The parents said no. Right. All the parents said no because they don't do anything for the community anyway, so they didn't want to take their money to support them. I talked to them to actually supporting the police department because we're trying to bring them together through the movement, so all the parents agreed. Now when they agreed, now they went door to door. They pulling kids out of there. We fundraised, and we even got money from Boeing. We brought all this money together and gave them 100% of the proceeds to find out that none of these kids were served. None of these kids went to the camp. None of these kids were even called or mentioned or anything at all. So we shut down and suspended everything until they fix it. So what we're letting St. Stephen Police Department know, and all the mayors and everybody out there that's been holding these communities down all these years, year after year, that day is over. Now we're going to expose and we're going to make sure we let the world know, everybody that's out there that's in position to benefit humanity, that's shutting it down left and right, especially a guy like me that's 100% committed to finishing this mission. So, they have taken us out long enough. They've been doing it and they're consistently doing it. And that's why the world is the way it is right now. And that's why everybody's mad and, cops shooting black folks shooting cops. So there has to be a solution. And it has to start with looking in the mirror at the reasons why people are mad. And they're mad because they have created a disrespectful country. So our job is to make them respect each other, respect humanity, and then now we can move forward these solutions to a better day.
TheBashOrganization.com. It's a place where philanthropic efforts are moved forward, as well as buyers, sellers of goods and services, and an all-out effort to make a change in this world. We're talking to the owner right now and the founder, Joseph Bailey, right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Joseph, before I let you go, I understand you have your COO in the building with you, Tamika Murphy. Is she there?
Yes, she is. Hold on one moment. I just want to say, just for the audience, I'm moving forward this campaign, and I'm committed to that campaign run. So God bless me with Tamika. She's so ready, so prime and in position to move it all the way forward. So she's running the company now. So everybody out there in Bash Nation, Bash Land, Tamika Murphy, please, get to know her. She's awesome. She's excellent. And her job is to give gifts, just to give gifts. It's a mutually beneficial opportunity to benefit each other, so we come together. But I just wanted to let you know that she's running the company while I'm over here running this campaign, the service side in the field. So please welcome Tamika Murphy.
Hi, Doug. How are you?
I'm great. Tamika Murphy joining me right now, the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, COO of TheBashOrganization.com. Do you see the vision of Joseph and what he's been talking about and bringing people together and trying to make a change? Do you understand and do you see his vision, Tamika?
I not only see his vision, Doug, but I also share it. I've been working in the nonprofit industry for quite some time. Some of my experience has been community-based and some has been on a national level. So becoming a part of the Bash movement was a natural move for me, and I just look at it as an opportunity to get from behind the desk and to that God used me to serve His nation on a global level. It's
a true sincerity. It's true genuineness in the voice of Joseph Bailey and some of the efforts and some of the things he's trying to get done. You can actually feel that, can't you?
I not only can actually feel it, but I think I get almost 24 hours, 7 days a week of it. There's a lot more than most people get, and they will get.
Wow. Well, good talking to you. And also, from what I understand, you have some other people in your midst right now, Sherwin and Sharon Armour, who've actually been a part of the Bailey Bash. Can we put them on for a second?
We sure can. Hi, Doug. How are you?
How are you doing? This is Sharon.
Yes, this is Sharon. How are you?
I'm great. Okay, so this is Sherwin and Sharon Armour. They're actually in the midst, once again, of Joseph Bailey and the COO, Tamika Murphy of the BashOrganization.com. Talk a little bit about your relationship with Joseph and the Bash Organization and the Bailey Bash.
Well, when it was presented, I was very, very excited about the Bash movement. First of all, it was a movement of people, and it's not talking about money, but it was about humanity. And that's what I'm all about. I'm a Sunday school teacher, and I like to deal with youth. And I'm just looking for the hope. I'm from the city of Camden, and when you think about Camden, the first thing that people think is, you know, the poverty and no hope. So when the Bash movement was presented, you know, my whole heart went out to, you know, the youth. Was like making something possible. They're making things there in the community available for them to move forward, and also the people coming together to make it possible for them to move forward in the direction which they want to go.
Wow, incredible stuff. Is Sherwin with you right now?
Yes, Doug, this is Sherwin. I thank you for the opportunity to speak with you tonight. You know, I'm excited that the fact that the Bash movement is in New Jersey. I'm thankful for what he is doing. You know, trying to help small businesses, you know, getting assistance, you know, trying to create resources for common needs, creating jobs, you know, I mean, things of that nature. I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to work with him and to carry this to the next level.
Awesome. Well, Sherwin and Sharon Armour, thank you so much for coming on the Doug Stewart Show and the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Thank you as well to COO Tamika Murphy. Can I speak with Joseph one more time before I let you guys go?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Joseph, great stuff, man. Once again, in your words, tell the listeners to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network exactly what the Bash organization is all about. I kind of talked about it, I believe, in hearing you guys talk and reading the background and hearing what you're trying to do moving forward. It's a philanthropic organization looking to help people, and as well as is looking to try to bring together people with like ideals, whether that's business, whether that's goods, services, whatever that may be. It's a bringing together of people. Am I right?
Yes, sir, 100%. And basically, it's a better day. Basically, no one out there is really talking about solutions. That's what we're about, solutions, creating solutions for a better day. So wherever there's a need, wherever there's a problem, an issue, anything that Obama and the President Obama and everyone in the humanitarian world is faced with, we have the solutions to overcome in each challenge. That's what this is about, and it's a movement of people coming together for this better day. You know, we need another solution.
Wow.
Because it's not anything that's presented. Everything is just getting worse and worse every day. So we're about a solution. That's the main thing. And the solution is moving people for a mutual benefit. So when you actually create resources, hope, options, opportunities, and ways to profit, you know, then bottom line, it just creates a new level of thinking, you know, for this country. And then right then and there from that position, we just slide in, you know, opportunities for them to grow. You know, so at the end of the day, it's just a movement of people coming together who's tired of the same old, you know, who's ready to make a commitment to a new solution, a new day, a new world, and it's just benefiting each one step by step, moment by moment, and we're just so excited about it.
Wow. TheBashOrganization.com. Once again, TheBashOrganization.com. If you go on the website, you'll get a breakdown of exactly what we've been talking about over the last 20 minutes or so. Details on how you can reach Joey, details on how you can reach Tamika, and all the details, once again, of the Bash organization and the Bailey Bash. Josie.
Yeah, and I want to say one thing before you go. There's two goals. There's a solution. There's two solutions. Two goals, main goals. One is for wealth. God gave us this system that stems from my mother's 4-decade-old legacy, where she's been creating wealth, through service. So we have a wealth discovery, a global discovery, which is a wealth machine that we call a life engine. So that's one thing for the audience to know, that we present as a wealth solution to create more hope and options and opportunities and ways to profit. Then also the service solution is to open up a chain of hope centers as a continuing solution to economic challenges. So now we're looking at real solutions for wealth, real solutions for services, just real solutions for people. That's what we represent.
Awesome stuff, man. The Bailey Bash, thebashorganization.com, owner, founder, Joseph Bailey with the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Joseph, good stuff, man. We'll talk to you down the road, and obviously, good luck to you, man.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, man. And thank you for all you do, man. You make us look real good out there from South Carolina, man. So keep doing it, man. And tell Big Stu I said what's going on, man. Tell the brother I said what's up.
That's what's up. There he is right there.
Yes, sir.
Joseph Bailey with the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. When we get back from the break, we'll wrap up today's show. Don't go away. Keep it locked. This is the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network.